Hello and welcome everybody. J-Man back for another music reaction. I hope you're all doing well out there. So we have another reaction to Liliac. It's been a little while. When I first found these, this is a very young group of kids. I believe they're all brothers and sisters, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering right. And I really loved what I was hearing from them. So there was a reaction request on my list to react to Piece of My Heart live at Cummings, Georgia. So this is coming from Nunya. None your fucking business. I got it. It took me a second, but yeah, from none your fucking business. So Nunya, if you're out there, hope you enjoyed the reaction. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Let's just go ahead and dive on into this and get her going. So here we go. Liliac, Piece of My Heart, live in Cumming, Georgia, 2019. Let's get it.
Shall we bring some Janice in this place, All right.
Oh, this is a Genesis cover? Piece of My Heart? Is that what she said? Oh no, Janice. I'm a dumbass. Piece of My Heart, Janis Joplin. I bet she does really well with this. Okay, so yeah, I'm just amazed by the natural tone and the rasp and the grit in her voice at such a young age. We know that a lot of singers, they get that rasp and that texture from having smoked cigarettes, drinking alcohol, things like that. It's like the average person is not born with that kind of a texture to their voice. But it seems like it is. She's one of those weird ones that it's a natural texture to her voice. Obviously, I don't know if she's employing some sort of a technique that she's learned to get that sort of a rasp from her voice or whatever, but it's very cool. I've always enjoyed a singer that has a unique texture to their voice that you don't hear with everybody else. And her texture, her rasp is definitely a different sort of a rasp from what Janis had in hers. I'm amazed that I didn't pick up on Piece of My Heart. Isn't it? Yeah, no, it is Piece of My Heart, not pieces, plural. I'm surprised I didn't pick up on the fact that that was a cover of Janis. I am a huge fan of Janis Joplin. Major loss when she was lost at such an early age. But anyways, yeah, even though their tonal quality is slightly different, I think that the singer for Liliac, I really should learn these band members' names because I've reacted to them a number of times. But her rasp does just sort of fit well with it, even though it's not in the same sort of vein as Janis's rasp. It fits well. The just hearing a Janis song, you're expecting something unique in a vocal, and she provides that. So yeah, I'm really loving it. I love hearing her do this song. I think it's a good fit.
Your
If I'm not mistaken, the keyboardist is a boy, Cyber. I think the lead singer, the drummer, are the girls. Right. All right, yeah. That was really good. I really like that. Her voice, when she really reaches up there, there's a quality to her voice that it sounds like it is absolutely on the verge of cracking, but just not quite. And it sounds cool. It made me like kind of wince at one point. It was like, oh, is it gonna crack? But it didn't, I mean, so yeah, she's got really, really good control of her instrument, and she knows her limits. And because I feel like had she pushed that one note just a smidge more, I think her voice would have cracked. But she took it right to the brink and knew where her limit was. I also love the way that she's a very good emotive singer, right? She's not just singing lyrics, especially when you're doing a cover song, right? It's easy to focus on, oh, let me hit the notes and let me do, the things musically that are right for this song. But a good singer will get into, really dig into the lyric and emote with the lyric, and she does a good job of that. She's not just singing the lyric, she's feeling the lyric, and she's up there, moving around and showing emotion and things like that, which is one of the things that is a huge plus for me in terms of bands performing live. So I don't think I can say much more. Just that was brilliant. I think that for such a young group of kids, they are very, very good. I feel like there were some issues where the guitar could have been a little bit higher in the mix. Even during his solo, I felt like the guitar was muted just slightly. And when the guitar isn't, pushed forward in the mix the way that it should be, in my opinion, you miss just a little bit of crispness with the guitar. But the guitar solo was great. It sounded good. Like I said, it could have been a little bit, we could have used a little more volume on the guitar. But drum-wise, the drums are solid, keeping a really good timing, really driving the beat. The bass, from what I could hear, bass was kind of muted in the mix, but in terms of replicating the sound that I'm used to hearing of this song, I think that's maybe what they were shooting for with the mix of things, because in those old recordings of Janice playing Piece of My Heart, usually I'm used to hearing that live version of Janice. I think she was playing it at Woodstock, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. But those old recordings, right, there's not a good mix of instrumentation versus what we're used to hearing today from a live performance and things like that. So it did sound very true to the original that I'm used to hearing. But just as a fan of the instrumentation, I would have liked to have been able to hear that stuff maybe a little bit higher in the mix. But overall, fantastic. I loved it. We definitely need to get some more Liliac going on the channel and dig a little deeper into them, because this young group of kids are freaking-tastic. I love them. So, all right. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Nunya, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. YouTube, let me know what you're thinking down in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.